Whew, what's going on, guys? I have a little bit of energy in my voice today. I got some well rested, and this story is a really twisted sick story coming from KTLA 5, and man found dead at West Hollywood. Now, before I was there, I want to see outrage from the Black LGBT community, the white LGBT community, all these people in this community that be attacking straight black men, because this was a white man that did this, or this is happening around a white man. Man found dead West Hollywood home of prominent Democratic donor Ed Buck for a second time by Marissa Winsky and Elena Abovian. God damn. And Casey Montoya. God damn. Okay. For a second time within 18 months, a man was found dead at West Hollywood home of wealthy Democratic donor Edward Buck, authorities said Monday. Paramedics responded to Buck's apartment in the 1200 block of Laurel Avenue shortly after 1 a.m., where they discovered an unresponsive victim, according to the Los Angeles County Sheriff's Department. They tried reviving the man, but he was pronounced dead at the scene, authorities said. Officials only described the victim as a black man in his 50s. Investigators did not release his name Monday. His death comes after 26-year-old Gamal Moore was found dead from an apparent overdose at the same apartment on July 27, 2017. On Monday, officials confirmed Buck was present during both incidents and said Moore's case is now facing another review. It is suspicious that this has happened twice now, Sheriff Lieutenant Derek Alfred told KTLA. So we're going to conduct a thorough investigation to determine if it is criminal in nature. However, Buck was not named as a suspect and has not been arrested. His attorney, Seymour Amster, has denied Buck is responsible for either death. Amster told reporters Monday that the man found dead had been friends with Buck for 25 years and had already been partying and already taken some substances before he arrived. He said Buck was in the shower for some of the time and had not taken any substances with the victim. The individual was exhibiting bizarre behavior, Amster said of the man who died. Jackie Tepper, who lived in the area, said she was out walking her dog when she saw the man going to Buck's home around 12:15. I woke up to find out that he didn't come out, she said. Dozens of activists rallied outside the apartment Monday evening, calling for the prominent donor's arrest and prosecution in connection with both deaths. Political strategist and commentator Jasmine Canick said the prominent donor been using his wealth to avoid prosecution. He gives money to LA Mayor Eric Garcetti. He's given money to LA County District Attorney Jackie Lacey. He's given money to former U.S. Attorney candidate and state senator Kevin DeLeon. He has given money to Gavin Newsom, our new governor, she said. He spreads his money around to get access and influence into these powerful circles, but also previously donated to Hillary Clinton. Of all people, Hillary Clinton. God damn. This is the picture of Gamal Moore and her son. Similar accusations were made following Moore's death, with outraged loved ones insistent that Buck played a role that should face repercussions. Those who knew him have said that the 26-year-old was working as an escort when he visited Buck's home in July 2017, an allegation Amster denied it. Moore's mother, Letitia Nixon, has accused Buck of having young black men like her son ingest dangerous amounts of drugs for his own pleasure. She has said other escorts have confirmed the allegation. Ed Buck has been soliciting young gay black men. Nixon said weeks after her son's death, he has them wear these long white underjohns. He takes pictures of them, very sick, but you don't see the media talking about it like that. But they're still on R. Kelly. She said he hits them up with meth. The more meth that they smoke and inject, the more money that he gives them. Another man who said he was also a victim of Buck, who who asked to remain anonymous, previously told KTLA that Buck would instruct escorts to use high-level drugs so he could watch their reactions. Wow. He gets his thrill just based off you getting high, he said. He wants to see your reaction. He wants to see how can you take it, if you can handle it or not. According to a journal provided to KTLA by a family friend, Moore wrote of having relations with Buck and a drug addiction that involved him. I honestly do not know what to do. I've become addicted to drugs, and the worst one at that. An entry in December 2016 reads, Ed Buck is the one to thank. He gave me my first injection of crystal meth. It was very painful. After all the troubles, I became addicted to the pain fetish. So I don't know if he was thanking him sarcastically. I hope it was sarcastically he was thanking him. He became addicted to the pain and fetish fantasy. But Amster said no handwriting expert has looked at the entries of photos involved in the case have been fabricated. He adamantly denied Buck played any role in Moore's death or in the most recent incident. Wow. There's not a situation where Mr. Buck had caused the death. The attorney said, this is a situation where Mr. Buck had longtime friends who unfortunately do not handle their life well, then succumb when they are in the apartment of Mr. Buck. Moore's death had been ruled accidental. Homicide detective reopened his case following backlash from friends and family, including pressure Nixon put on West Hollywood City Council to push for further investigation and prosecution, but the district attorney's office ultimately declined to file charges against Buck. Wow. See, the white privilege working. The media is not talking about this. Citing insufficient evidence, according to the Los Angeles Times, the decision came just a day before the anniversary of Moore's death. It seems like everyone is turning a blind eye because my son was a gay black man. She put gay first. You know, he was a black gay man. And Ed Buck is a wealthy white politician. They got that right, Nixon has said. KTLA, Jennifer Tangs, and Erica Martin contributed to this report. Now, the thing is about this is that, you know, there was some people on Twitter trying to deflect that it's straight black men's fault. Like, we had nothing to do with this. It was a straight white old politician that he would end up in his debt in his house. But I guess because black men didn't come out protesting, hoorah and out there like that, that's why we were to blame for it. But you know, we talked about this. Tariq Nasheem broke this story and all that stuff. It's not like we don't care about our black brothers and sisters in the LGBT community. For a lot of it, like Don Lemon, you throw shade at us. You call us homophobic and all that stuff and make us the face of homophobia, make us the face of anti-Semitism when it was. Instead of being on our side, you guys attack us for the most part. We do care about you. This is why I'm reporting the story. This is why I'm pretty sure the Advice Show will report the story. Your World, Nicole's View, a lot of black people who are not part of the LGBT community. So I hope this investigation goes well and these two brothers get justice for their deaths and all that stuff. But most likely it doesn't look like it because the case has been thrown out. The DA refused to prosecute it, and that's because money has been given to him by this guy. But I'm going to upload this, and please share the video because I want it to get much exposure. Thank you, guys. I'll talk to you guys in the next video. I got a lot more stories coming up.